Okay, so today we're in Rome, as you can probably tell by the background here. And let me tell you a story. So we're going to call this story the My Uncle Luggage Scam. And this one is in Rome, but it could be anywhere. Let's go into some details. Okay, as you probably know, our family's been travelling around the world for the last 3 to 4 months. So we flew from Athens in Greece to Italy, to Rome. We got out of the airport, and as we were queuing for a taxi, we noticed all these signs along the taxi ranks that said €55 fixed rate. That was to go from the airport all the way into the city. So we don't like fixed rates, but it is what it is. But that's fine. We got all the way up to the front and we jumped into our taxi. So I'm a curious guy, and I just noticed that I couldn't see where the meter was. Sometimes it's in the mirror, sometimes it's in the center console. So I decided to ask him, and I said, "Whereabouts is your meter?" So he said, €55, €55, plus 5 for luggage, €60. Now, I immediately thought, this is a scam. I've been in lots of taxis in my time and never have they charged me to carry my luggage, especially from the airport to the city. I don't really think there'd be many people you'd be picked up at the airport that would not have any form of luggage. So if it was 55 fixed price and he's saying luggage, that would really mean it's 60, which is not right. So I knew straight away that something wasn't wrong. But I let it go for the time being, and we travelled all the way into the city. It took about 30, 35 minutes. And then this time I started to formulate a plan. So by the time we got into the city, we got out, got all our luggage out, put it on the sidewalk, and then he said again, €60, €60. So I very pleasantly opened the wallet, pulled out €60, paid him €60, and then, very politely, I reached in my pocket, I pulled out my mobile phone, I went to the front of the car, and I just took a photo of his number plate. Now, as soon as I did this, he came running back up to me. "What'd you take a photo for? What'd you take a photo for?" Suddenly his English was a lot better. And I said, "It's a fixed rate of 55, but you charged us an extra 5 for the luggage. So I'm just going to send this photo to my uncle." And he reached in his pocket and pulled out €10. He said, yeah, €10, €10. I said, no, I don't want €10. I'm not interested in scamming a scammer. Didn't tell him that, but I'm not interested in scamming a scammer. But immediately, as soon as I started saying this, he started getting very protective because I'd mentioned my uncle. Now, I don't really have an uncle in Italy that's got any persuasive pressure, but he didn't know that. Psychologically, he started thinking, I wonder who he might be, which is fine. That's exactly what I'd hoped for. So I just continued on my way and I got all the bags and he came running back over to us again and he pulled out another 5. He said, no, please, no, here, have 5. And he eventually gave me €5, which again is back to the original price of 55, which I'm fine about. So yeah, the psychology of it works by him not knowing who my uncle is. And obviously there wasn't a my uncle, but they just don't know that. So in their head, they start thinking, is it the mayor? Is it the chief of police? Is it a policeman? They don't know. And that's why it worked. So very simple thing that we just made up as we drove along to stop that scam. So that is the My Uncle Luggage Scam. And hopefully that helps you in your travels. As you can see, it's something that can work quite easily in a whole range of situations if you feel that you are being scammed. And it's not being confrontational, it's simply taking a photo and letting him or her in their own head create that situation. So the My Uncle Luggage Scam, direct from Italy. Hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully you can use it. See you next time.